Yo guys, welcome back to another update on now what is Tropical Storm Cristobal. Yep, it's finally formed out of nowhere, by the way. That little area of interest that got marked a couple of days ago right here has now become Tropical Storm Cristobal. I don't know how the hell it became Tropical Storm Cristobal, because if you just look at it, right? This is what the NHC are predicting anyway. They're predicting 45 miles an hour. It's moving east at 25 miles an hour. Obviously, it's going to be only lasting until Thursday, which is tomorrow. Pretty much, it's going to be a tropical depression by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Atlantic Standard Time tomorrow. And it's near the Azores. So obviously, this is probably going to bring some rainy conditions to the Azores, and as it heads towards, it might be heading towards obviously my actual country, well my country, England. So hopefully, if this does head towards France, the United Kingdom, and Ireland and Portugal, I will do an update on that. But we also do have another area of storm interest, but this is what the discussion says, by the way. So it says here, the circulation associated with the area of low pressure we had been monitoring northeast of Bermuda over the past several days has become better defined. Today, a recent SCAT has revealed an area of 35 to 40 knot winds southeast of the slightly elongated and exposed center, and with the region of convection, while the scatterometer data indicates that the system had achieved tropical storm status and it slightly reached that threshold earlier this morning. Therefore, advisories are being initiated on Tropical Storm Cristobal, with initial intensity set at 40 knots. Cristobal is moving quickly eastward around 22 knots over the marginal favorable sea surface temperatures near 25 degrees Celsius. The storm is currently positioned between a subtropical high to the north and a ridge towards the northeast, accompanied by a gradual decrease in forward speed is expected later today and tonight, as Cristobal moves along the southwestern periphery of a North Atlantic ridge. Slow weakening is forecasted during this period, as the storm moves over progressively cooler waters and encounters increasingly dry mid-level air and strong northerly wind shear. Cristobal is expected to be a short-lived and dissipate on Thursday. The official National Hurricane Track and intensity forecast lies in the middle of the consensus guidance and are closest to the HCCA solution. Forecast position and max winds. So right now, initial intensity 40 knots, 45 miles an hour. 12 hours later, 35 knots, 40 miles an hour, and then obviously in 24 hours. 30 knots, 35 miles an hour, and then obviously in 36 hours it will be dissipated. And forecaster Adam Korolossi, who made this update for this system. Obviously, I got home, but we also got two more areas of interest. One's an 80% chance of formation, which is this red one, and this yellow one's a 20% chance of formation in the MDR. This one has more of a high chance of formation, but if it, as what we've been seeing, if this one tracks further north, it will have more of a chance of survival. If this tracks further west, it will get completely obliterated in the Caribbean due to the high wind shear and the low sea and the high dry air environment that's in there. The one behind it is probably going to be doing the same, moving west. We'll probably just carry on moving west northwest. Even if this system does this, it will have a chance of survival. Even this one, but if this one moves this way and this one moves this way, then they're both going to get absolutely obliterated by wind shear. Obviously, you've got the Eastern Pacific right now. At the moment, you have the Eastern Pacific. Obviously, you have an area of interest in the Eastern Pacific, by the way. Let me load it back up. Sorry about this, guys. It just randomly went off for no reason. I don't know why. But obviously, you got Cristobal there. There's a special advisory, special tropical storm warning. There's a special advisory, potential tropical cyclone 1. This is what they call for. It's 35 miles an hour right now. So, potential tropical cyclone 1. This is the track it could be taken. It could move south of Hawaii. It could move south of Hawaii. It could move north of Hawaii. It could move over Hawaii. You don't know. You're not sure, but it was possibility that this could move over Hawaii. The discussion of this is the discussion. They think this is going to get to 70 knots in 120 hours. So they do indicate that this will strengthen, and this probably will become a hurricane. This will probably become Tropical Storm Lala. So, and obviously right now they have it as a post-tropical cyclone, 30 knots, 35 miles an hour. 12 hours they've got it 35 knots, 40 miles an hour. And 24 hours, 40 knots, 45 miles an hour. 36 hours, 45, 40, 50 miles an hour. 2 days from now, 50 knots, 60 miles an hour. Obviously in 120 hours, which will be the 17th, they have it 60 knots, which is 70 miles an hour. So that's potential tropical cyclone 1. I will show you now Invest 99E, which has a 70% chance of formation, 70% chance in the next 2 days, and then 90 in the next 70% chance in the next 7 days, and also a 70% chance in the next 2 days, I think, as well. Next 2 days, 70. So yeah, 70 pretty much. Obviously, because they're so close together, 1C is bringing a bit of wind shear onto 99E. 99E will probably just move out towards the open ocean like that. 1C is going to be moving towards Hawaii. So if you live in Hawaii, keep an eye out for your local weather forecasts. The Central Pacific Hurricane Season, the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. Listen to your local advisory on your local news in Hawaii, because this could affect you as a tropical storm, maybe even a hurricane. So be aware of that. And I will now show you tropical tidbits. Give me 1 second. Right. Loading up tropical tidbits right now. Obviously, current storm. Obviously, Cristobal 40 knots, 1008 millibars. Doesn't even look that good, to be fair. Don't even know why it got named. But that's the NHC 45 knots. 45 miles an hour, should I say. 1C, pretty much 30 knots, 1003 millibars. Pretty much the forecast models do take it to hurricane styles. Maybe some of them take it to Cat 2 styles, which is pretty aggressive, if you ask me. It is going to be over warm water, so this could rapidly intensify. Obviously 16W Nakala which obviously kind of looking kind of trash not right now, I'm not gonna lie. 9992L also not really looking that good. Some of the models do have it forming and becoming a tropical storm. Most of the models do have it going into the Caribbean, and if it moves into the Caribbean, it's going to get absolutely obliterated by wind shear, which won't be any good. Invest 90W. Obviously, that's also been obliterated by wind shear as well. But here's the JTWC. Obviously, they've got Tropical Depression Chanham, Tropical Depression Puloi, and Tropical Depression Nagha. So, yeah, anyway, guys, we'll leave it there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. See you on the next update. Stay safe, stay safe, stay updated, and listen to your local weather advisory for Tropical Depression 1C. And I should see you all in the next update. There'll be a couple more updates. There'll be a couple reaction videos coming out very soon as well, so stay tuned for that. You want to stay tuned for that because it'll be very interesting. I've got 1986 coming out soon, 2009 coming out soon, 1985 coming out soon. I've got the 2004 coming out soon. I've got 1997 coming out soon, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. See you on the next update. Stay safe, stay blessed, have a good day, and see you in the next update. Peace. Have a lovely day.